Welcome to Take 5, a podcast brought to you by Newleaf Training and Development. Each edition is an inspiring interview with a leader worth listening to. Enjoy!
Hey, I'm Paul Butler. I'm one of the client partners at Newleaf Training and Development, and I'm so delighted to be joined today by Ali Elhassan, who is the Director of Water Sources for the Santa Clarita Valley Water Agency. Ali, can you believe it? For 19 years now here at Newleaf, we focused on our core purpose of just simply helping people and organizations better manage themselves, lead others, and grow business acumen. I just wondered what would be your recommended best practices to help people and organizations be their best. But please do start, though, by telling us a little bit more about your organization, what you do and who you serve. So over to you, Ali, and I'll wrap it up when you're done.
Paul, and thank you for inviting me for this opportunity today. I really appreciate it. My name is Ali Elhassan. I'm the Director of Water Resources for the Santa Clarita Valley Water Agency. We are the responsible agency for providing water for businesses and residents of Santa Clarita Valley. Our organization provides water for almost about 300,000 people living in the valley. And our responsibility is to provide reliable supplies of water for current and future generations in the valley. Today, I'm going to take this opportunity to talk about a main theme for me is clarity. And clarity here means I'm going to divide it into a couple of sub themes that I'm going to talk about it. And I think clarity is a foundation when we start talking about organizations and success in organizations. The first item I wanted to touch on is clarity of goals and priorities. It's very important to align the team, the members of the team, individuals as well as teams, with the goals of the organization as well as their professional and personal goals. Without this alignment, it's always you find staff are confused and doesn't have a very clear idea of what they are doing. So it's very important to understand that. And this is also will be reflected on how they set their priorities. So it's very important to have that topic of being very clear about the goals, the priorities of the organizations, as well as the individuals. So it's at the end of the day, you wanted your team leaders or your team members to be able to answer and articulate why they are doing their work and how does that help with the achievement of the goals of the organization. So clarity is also important about communication. Without the clear communication, there will not be successful implementation of plans and carrying of actions. Clear communication is the key to successful implementation of any actions to achieve the organization goals, to achieve individual goals also. It's very difficult sometimes when we don't have that clear communication that we start making assumptions. And assumptions always lead to unintended consequences on results that we don't want to achieve. It's very important that everyone in the team clearly understand the work that to be done, to be able to communicate it to different audiences, and also to ensure that the work is done right. My last thing about clarity is setting clear expectations and sharing that and communicate that. And when I talk about expectations here, it's, as a team leader, I have some expectations from my team members. Some of these include engagement. I want them to be engaged. I want them to speak up. If they see something going wrong, I want them to speak up. I want them also to excel, to grow. I want them to see for themselves how they will develop and continuously develop and address some of the issues that they're having, and also embrace adaptability. Here in the water sector, we deal with changing climates, changing regulatory environment, changing on every aspect of the business that we're dealing with. And I think every business deals with that. But it's very important for us to be adaptable and to be nimble when we are adapting to that. I'm expecting that from my staff. But also as a team member, I'm expecting my team leader to be a mentor, to be a coach, providing that leadership, listening actively, and also providing development opportunities. In addition to that, I would hope and I would like to see that they will provide safe environment for feedback. That's a very important thing I'm expecting from my team leader. So if you want to bring out the best in your organization, your team, it's important to set your clear goals, to have better communication, and set a very clear expectations from whether you are a team member or a team leader. And these are the key aspects I wanted to share with you today, Paul. Thank you.
Ali, I really appreciated that, forgive the pun, clarity. That was a really clear, consistent message there. And if I could, Ali, it's just been a pleasure to work with you so far. I'm looking forward to hopefully doing more work together. And if I can give a message out to the subscribers to keep an eye on the events page for the activities that we have going on throughout the course of the year, most of which are available for free for subscribers. Ali, until I see you next, could I offer you a virtual high five? Thank you, my friend. I so much appreciate you, Ali.
Thank you very much, Paul. Thanks for inviting me.
Thanks again. See you soon.
See you.
I hope you found that interview useful, and if you did, feel free to rate, review, and share this podcast. We'll be back next week with another episode, and we also invite you to check out our other weekly podcast, Going the Extra Mile, which is sure to lift your spirit and encourage you in today's working world. Bye for now.